Well, I want to start off with that news conference that you had just earlier this month, and there was something that stuck out to a lot of people in that news conference, and I'm going to quote you. You said, "We would not be here today."
We would not be here today without the passion and commitment from my wife, Dale.
What did she say to you that made literacy the top priority of the legislative session?
She pointed out the obvious, that we neglected our future, and that's our young people. We're in a place in literacy that she recognized, and through her insight as a former educator, and certainly her insight as we met with legislators from around the country, but especially from the South, this is a problem.
Dale Burns and the speaker have been married for nearly 50 years. They met in college. The retired educator worked as a teacher and elementary school principal in Effingham County for 30 years. While she prefers staying behind the scenes, when she saw an opportunity to advocate for change in the classroom, she knew lawmakers would listen as the wife of the speaker.
The truth is, this is the one thing I know. He can talk about roads and pipelines, and this is just my thing.
If passed, the Georgia Early Literacy Act of 2026 would fund a literacy coach in every elementary school in the state, a role that helps train teachers in literacy instruction. It would require children attend kindergarten before first grade and allow schools to more easily hold first graders back if they're not reading on grade level.
The bill isn't about retention, it's about readiness and helping children to be really ready for first grade is monumentally important.
Testing results released by the National Assessment of Educational Progress last year underscores the severity of the problem. The line on this graph identifies what's considered a proficient reader in fourth grade. Since 1998, Georgia's fourth grade reading scores have never reached that proficiency goal.
See, I don't think that the teachers have any blame in this. And the speaker will ask me, why is teaching reading so different? What is it? Why do we need this? I guess if I could use an analogy, there have been medicines that we've given children before in the past that doctors have that ended up not being the exact right way to treat a child. I think in today's world, our children are different, and also because of the science of reading knowledge, we know new ways to teach reading.
To improve reading scores, Mrs. Burns and the speaker believe Georgia universities play a key role. But a 2023 study published by the National Council on Teacher Quality gave 7 Georgia colleges and universities a failing grade, preparing future reading teachers for the classroom. Every university Atlanta News First investigates reached out to dismissed the council's findings.
Has this just come down to teachers were not properly teaching children the correct way to learn for decades?
No, we need to make sure we're clear on this. There are many school systems in our state who have an excellent record with teaching young people to read. But what we found is that we were not providing our teachers with the resources they needed. We don't have a consistent process of educating our teachers when they come through our university system, and those are some of the things we discovered that are very fixable.
This is the most meaningful and impactful education legislation the General Assembly has championed since the Hope Scholarship in 1992.
After it was introduced in early February, the legislation moved quickly and with bipartisan support.
This bill is critically important. We have to continue to build on the work that we've put forward to make sure our kids are reading. When you only have 1 out of 3 kids reading on grade level, that's crisis.
If passed, improvement will not be immediate, according to Mrs. Burns.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think there could even be a little dip, because until everybody gets on board, parents, grandparents, child care workers, teachers, until we all get on the same page, you may not see the gains.
Her husband more optimistic.
I think we can make a difference, and I think it'll be very much sooner than later because it's time.